Sigma males are mainly despised, not for what they do wrong, but for their unfathomable character towards people. Because they don't live their lives the way others do or expect them to. Sigma males are most often despised by other people. What gets people angrier at the Sigma males is that they never mind the actions and reactions of others towards them. Although people place pressure on them to change or compromise their personalities, they will never do that. Instead of such a compromise, the Sigma male will rather walk out of such a situation or community and continue living on his own. These types of responses that Sigma males give to people make people despise them more. In this video, I'll reveal 7 different reasons why people choose to despise the Sigma male. He acts weird, and people don't understand him. Have you ever seen a man whose way of life seems very difficult to fathom? No matter how much you try to figure out what the man's lifestyle is, the more you look at him, the more you get confused about him. He acts weird, he sounds weird, and he may even look a bit weird. That's just about the best way you can describe him. When you see him in the company of other people, he will be sitting alone at one end of the day. If others are talking, he will keep calm and allow all others to give their opinions. When they are done, he may likely just ask for permission to talk. And once permitted to talk in such a scenario, his words swallow up every other contribution. The words he speaks will never follow those of the crowd. People may laugh at his opinions and consider them foolish, but at that moment, those words were just what was needed. However, because it didn't please them or their ego, they will despise those words of wisdom. While some would want to accept his opinions, others would become furious with them. And before you know it, the weirdo who brought the weird opinion becomes the target of hatred and despise. That is the case with the man called the Sigma male. His way of life is different from others, and he is often considered weird by others. Because of this, Sigma males will be hated and despised by some people who became angry at the odd option he gave them. He doesn't show off like an alpha male, so people often think he's nothing. People's attention is often drawn to those who can make noise and prove who they are. They are fascinated by the outspoken ones and most likely do not want anything to do with those who keep to themselves. Of course, not everyone who is outspoken has a tangible thing to deliver, and not everyone who keeps to himself is a fool or has nothing to offer. But people accept the outspoken ones and despise those who keep to themselves. This is the case between an alpha male and a Sigma male. The alpha male is an extrovert, and he's outspoken. A Sigma male, on the other hand, is introverted and reserved. Sigma males spend more time thinking through a matter before they voice an opinion on it. And sometimes, a Sigma male can choose not to even talk at all. He does so for people not to show an interest in him, just to escape the crowd at that moment. But the fact that a Sigma male doesn't talk does not imply that he knows nothing, or that he's too shy to talk. That's just his personality. He doesn't show off, and so he is often considered nothing in society. Most times, he is despised by those who do not know the wealth of knowledge embedded in him. But his male counterpart, the alpha male, has people hailing him because he is always talking and showing off who he is. He doesn't obey social rules, he kicks against their rules. A Sigma male has no intention to please anyone, not even the society in which he found himself. He is detached from society and has little or nothing to do with it. He doesn't get himself entangled in the rules set by society. A Sigma male is a free man. He sets rules for himself based on what he judges to be right or wrong. He doesn't allow other people to impose their judgments on him. Due to this, society often sees him as an outcast and despises him. The Sigma male will never be concerned about the decision of society to despise him. He will remain his normal self. He is never going to be bothered by it. He will rather move on with his life and continue living by the standards he has created for himself. After all, he has nothing to gain or lose from society. He is a self-sufficient and independent man. He lives life on his own without having to wait for anyone to make contributions to his personal affairs. He provides for his own basic needs. This often makes people hate him more, since they think he has no value to offer them, even though Sigma males do have lots of value to offer society. This makes society often despise him because he doesn't directly relate to them. He doesn't do things the way they think he should. A Sigma male will not do things the way you expect him to do them. He will do it the way that seems right to him. If he is asked to go towards the south, a Sigma male may consider the west as the best direction for him, and he will immediately head in that direction. It doesn't matter to him if others agree to that decision or not. Whether they follow him or not, a Sigma male has already started his journey to a predetermined destination. Why do the Sigma males like to do things their way and not the way others want them to be done? The answer to this comes from one of their major personality traits. A Sigma male dances to the beat of his drum, and not to that of others. To make it simpler, a Sigma male considers his own opinion as the best and will never go for what others consider best for them. That means a Sigma male can trust his judgment above the judgment of others. Because the Sigma male refuses to go the way others think he should go, people often despise him. They hate him for this and most times will not want to have anything to do with the Sigma male. They take his standards for pride. When people don't understand you perfectly, they often misunderstand you. This is true for society and the Sigma male. The Sigma male has personal standards with which he lives, but because people don't understand why he has chosen to live with such standards, they assume it to be pride. So Sigma males are often considered to be proud people. But that is not true. They're just living by the principles they've set for themselves. Because of the assumed pride in a Sigma male, people despise him. He doesn't join their group. A Sigma male will never join a social group unless that group has something valuable to offer him based on his personal goals. No matter how you try to influence the Sigma male to join a social group, he will refuse you to the very end. Sigma males don't seek other people's help to get things done for themselves. This makes the Sigma male not value social groups. And because people have found this out about the lone wolf, they despise them and count them as being rude. He is a perfectionist. A Sigma male detests errors and mistakes in their work, which is why they invest more of their time and energy into getting their work done. The Sigma male will not condone any of his employees that don't work up to his standards and are not ready to learn. So this makes some of them hate and despise him. They wonder what type of man he is. Instead of learning from his professionalism and improving themselves, they will rather call him names and sometimes speak ill of him. Now that we have looked at the reasons why people generally hate and despise the Sigma male, let's now become more specific about the male archetypes. Let's know why Sigma males would continually be despised by other male archetypes. Most importantly, the alpha and beta males. Alpha males can't beat him if they compete with the Sigma male. Though an alpha male is intelligent and shares similar characteristics with the Sigma male, he can't beat him if he competes with him. The Sigma males are often referred to as introverted alpha males, meaning that their personality traits are almost the same as those of the extroverted alpha male. The difference is just that the Sigma male chooses to live outside the social hierarchy, while the alpha male stays within the social hierarchy. The alpha male, who is considered an equal male archetype to the Sigma male, will always want to have what the Sigma male has or be celebrated greatly, as the Sigma male is celebrated by others when he is successful. However, when alpha males find out that they are not celebrated like the Sigma male, although they are more outspoken and committed to society than the Sigma male, they become angry at the Sigma male and despise him. While choosing leadership positions, people will prefer to go for a Sigma male instead of an alpha male. Even when the Sigma male just joined a group, their level of intelligence is soon known to all, and they can see that Sigma males have more contentment than their lousy counterpart, the alpha male. This again fuels the anger the alpha male has towards the Sigma male, and he even hates and despises the Sigma male more than before. Beta feels inferior to him. The beta male, who is the follower male archetype, feels inferior to the Sigma male because the Sigma male is outstanding, and he's a potential leader, though he doesn't contest for a leadership position. Beta male lives by following all laid down instructions. They are very committed to other people's lives. But the Sigma male lives by his personal, laid-back principles, and he is squarely committed to his personal life and goal. Beta males become jealous of what the Sigma male is capable of, but he isn't. He will in turn get angry at the Sigma male and also despise him. Ladies often prefer the Sigma male archetype to other male archetypes. Although Sigma males usually act weird, they possess the characteristics that ladies often look for in a guy. Their level of confidence, their intellectual capacities, and the way they live independently thrill some ladies. So these ladies flock around them and want to be his friends. But most times the Sigma male will even reject this offer from ladies. Once the other male archetypes find this out, they become envious of the Sigma male and desire to be the ones those ladies will pay attention to. They tend to hate and despise the Sigma males because they feel like the Sigma males are taking what is supposed to be theirs. Sigma males are a group of people who live their lives carefully and do not care about what others think or say about them. With all of this hatred and despising coming from people towards Sigma males, the lone wolf will never be moved nor show any concern over such actions. They continue to be themselves and they enjoy their lives that way. They only care about what they need to improve about their lives to make them much better. This attitude of the Sigma males continues to fuel the hatred of people against them. Knowing why people despise the Sigma male, I'm sure you would also like to know why beta males hate the Sigma male. Click on the image and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.